Hello, everybody, and welcome to back to Orange Peel Studios. I'm Said Manning, one of three hosts on this YouTube channel, and today we're going to be designing a credit card payment UI in Adobe Illustrator. And why we chosen Adobe Illustrator over something like Adobe XD or Figma, because I actually enjoy designing in Adobe Illustrator. I think it's one package that you can do many, if not all, types of design in Adobe Illustrator. But we have tons of of tutorials on how to design in Adobe XD on our YouTube channel. We actually don't have enough on how to design in Adobe Photoshop, so you can be sure that some of those will be coming in the next coming weeks. So let's get started. And what we're going to do first is we're going to draw out a rectangle. Let's just change the color to a dark gray and just take off the stroke, and we'll go to the properties panel to just I like to give it a normal size. Now let's go 700, and then we'll go over here and make it 450. That that looks better. And let's just align it to the middle of the canvas and add some border radius to make that edge just a little rounded. Let's make it a little more rounded. Okay, what we're gonna do is gonna go over here and grab this Visa logo, and we're gonna need it somewhere. So let's just accident. Let's just what is going on? Let's just group it and put it over there. And okay, what we're gonna do is let's just drag that over there, and we will get back to that. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna create a square. So let's just align it to the little top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 is enough. And let's just copy, punch that, Control and F to paste on top, and intersect that. So now we have two separate sections. Okay, so what we're going to do in this top section, we're going to click and make a line all the way through to the other side. And we're going to just change it the color of that for now. Oops. Maybe make it a lighter blue. Okay. Or we could add more on the reddish kind of color. Well, we'll find out how that looks in a few moments. So we're going to go to the ellipse tool, and we're going to draw a small circle. Let's give it again proper size. Let's go to 20, and we're going to align that. So we're going to Control F, paste it in front, and one. Firstly, we're actually going to move this over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's move this one 8 from this. Just gone for 10 for now. We might do more, we might do less, because I say a lot. Design is all about experimenting and changing. And let's make this one 10 too. Okay, so with these two over here, we're going to swap that, come over here, cancel that, and color pick from here. Okay, it took away our border. So let's just come and grab the hex code and come over here, click on the outline, paste in the hex code so it has the an outline. And we're going to put here, select on the select tool and put card details. So this is basically like a slide for This is basically like a slide for paying your card details. Just use pop-ins. I'm designing in Adobe Illustrator. However, if you guys want to see this designed and prototyped in Adobe XD, then just leave it in the comments and we'll definitely get that done for you. So let's give it this red color. Yeah. Let's just put some rubbish over here. So it's, we're going to turn these, take the opacity down, 20. Give them a white color. Hit Control and R to bring up the rulers. So then you can use guidelines. And then you can just delete it once you're done. Trying to figure out what just happened. Okay. Maybe you have to make these a little smaller. Just 12. 12 is big enough. And we'll just align them. Okay. And then over here, obviously, we'll have obviously if this was going to be designed for a client for some reason, then we'd have real words. Okay, so it's starting to look good. And let's bite off a chunk and see what that looks like. It doesn't look too bad. And okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to alt and drag this and we're going to make it a little bigger. And we're going to take the opacity after, so we're going to put payment details. So let's align left, top, and just use some guidelines for this section. And we're going to drag this Visa logo down to and change it the color white. Was it visible enough? I thought that's visible enough. So we're gonna align it to the right. Did I say right before when I was supposed to say left? Never mind. And there's 3 from that side too. Okay, now we're going to make some more rectangles to act as our form. Let's make the height smaller. 45 is a good height. And let's make the width 200. Where is it? Yeah. Let me see the opacity on this. 55, so let's make this. Okay. Boom. We're gonna round the edges too, so let's just zoom in so we can see actually how much we're rounding the edges. And that looks like enough. Okay, so we can just drag. So 55. And we're going to drag this over to here. Just gonna drag it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's see about moving this just once more in. Maybe even once more down. Once more down is just too much. So let's just do that. And do that. So just made it up to 300 instead of 245. Let me see. And that space looks okay. And now we need 3 boxes. Let's do 200. Sorry about that. I think we're gonna need 4, sorry. So let's bring this down to 150. Delete those. And let's make 4. Last change. 140 should do the trick. Okay, so let's drag them out. You can see what I'm doing here, just making sure everything is aligned correctly and equally. Okay, so okay, so let's give it some more space so we can get. Let's give it some space. Let me just copy this line. 1, 2, 3. If it was 3, and we'll make this color white. And obviously we'll take the opacity down. That looks like enough to me. And now we'll grab this. I'm gonna change to called holder name. Sorry about that. So card holder name, card number. We'll sort the spacing once we're done. Expiry. Sorry. Date and CVV. Okay. Now let's do the spacing. So select all of our elements. Let's go 1, 2, 3. That's too much. 1. Forgot I was clicking the wrong one, but they might all, yeah. Okay, they're all as I thought, and maybe we will move this up. And our design is starting to take shape. So we're going to take this down to 32 and we'll lift this up. Maybe give it this. We'll see how that looks. Just experiment with that. So let's come over here, click on the guideline, paste in the hex code. You know what? No, I have another idea. We'll put the card number over here and we'll bring this up. Lovely. Okay, so let's do the information now. Oops. Alt and drag. Remember, you have to let go of the item you're selected on before you let go of Alt, or it won't duplicate. So we're going to type any name. Let me think. We're going to use any name. So let's just Robert McClare. That's just how I spell McClare. I don't know how you really spell McClare. But I'm sure it's McClare being spelled like that. Okay, so that looks good. So what we're going to do is copy and paste in front, and we're going to make sure it is at the front of everything. We'll do the card number, and over here we're going to do, let's just go with any number. So 1, 4, 3, 2, 3, 9, 9, 10, 48, 0, and 8, 9. I don't know. 6. So expiry date will be let's say the let's just go June 2021. And let's do the alignment. Whoops. Let's click off that. Right into a little bit. I think that's better. And the CVC is what he's writing to this. Bring that up, and we will put 1, 2, 3 for now. Okay. Now what we have to do is get the pen tool, and we're going to create a little arrow. We'll go to the stroke tab and bring it up to 3, and we're making it white. Properties, bring it down to 15. So and control and copy paste in front. In front. Now we could use Adobe Illustrator to make an eye icon, but instead we're just going to find an eye icon off of Google Images. So we got this eye icon from FreePick. You can type in eye icon, it should be one of the first to show up. And now we're going to use the image trace to make a trace. We're going to go to Object, Expand, OK. And delete all of this white space. Group the rest, come over here and make it smaller. Let's just zoom in because we have to make it smaller than that. And hold Shift and Alt to make, if you want to make an object small and keep it in proportion from both sides, you can hold Alt. Okay. And what we're going to do, that's why we've gone and made that red. Oh dear. Okay, so this piece will just, right, okay. So we're going to Alt and drag that. Come over here, because we want the user to, we want the user to be able to read everything, but this especially we want the user to be able to read because it's very important. And I think we'll put it this side. And that's how it would look if we were gonna keep the wrong number. So now let's create a, so let's make it 250 and the height we'll bring it down to 50. Maybe make it 200. 250 is good, and we'll make it 60 or 55. And let's give it some border radius, definitely. Maybe give it just fully border radius. And there, we're not done, obviously. But let's grab the sub-selection tool and move this up to the little bottom, 1, 2, 3. And we'll keep it in proportion, so we'll move it 3. This is very out of proportion. Let's just make that smaller. And now that should be just fine. Let's grab a guideline. Just a note, you stay there. And align that. Now we can delete that guideline. And we'll put this guy on top and take away any transparency. And we'll put checkout. And whoops. Yeah, let's just do that. And now that that's in the middle, now we could end it like this, but I want to add a little more. Let's add a kind of, let's come over here. You know what, let's go to the ellipse tool and create a circle. Same height, and we'll make this one this color. You know what, I actually like that color. So we'll make this color, this, and this. We'll make this color. Flip it. Yes. Okay, now that's annoying. So let's just grab the hex code, come over to these 2 circles. Oh, there we have it. Okay. And obviously now we're going to change this 2 and these 3. And we'll change this. And 55 will make sure it's the same height, 1, 2. So that's 55 now 2. Let's grab this, align them, 1, 2, 3. And maybe I'll put it at the edge actually. 1, 2, 3. I'll put it over here. Yep. And alt and drag that. Bring it to front and rotate it 90s. Opacity is up to 100. Okay, so we're almost done. What we're going to do is give the user an option to cancel, just because I like symmetry in my design, so I want symmetry here. So we're going to zoom in and just use the pen tool to create a line, and then we'll copy and paste in front, flip it, there we have an X, group it, make it slightly bigger. Align it, and there you have the option to cancel. Now you can end your design like this, which would be fine, but I want to add a little bit more spice into it, so let's get on with that. It's Shift and Z to redo if you accidentally undo something. So let's come over here and copy this. You know what? Cancel this. And so I just checking what glowing edges is. Okay, so let's go and give this an outer glow. So 6, okay. And we're gonna give the hex code cancel. Okay, let's click OK and copy the hex code. Copy, okay. Go down to the appearance tab here. Click on outer glow, and now we can change the color. Okay, okay. And we'll come back over here, send it to the back. No, sorry. Let's make it smaller. Outer glow, 7, 8 maybe. Okay. And that looks better. See, that looks nice. And we can do the exact same thing over here. Oh, the hex code. So let's go copy the hex code, back to the appearance tab, and change the color. Make it smaller. Send it to back. And let's bring this over to here. And align it. Okay. And now there you have it, a payment UI design done in Adobe Illustrator. This design can be done like this, or we can do it with a light background, and I'll do a separate follow-up to this tutorial. Just film myself turning it into a lighter background and how it would look. So until then, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, check out some more of our amazing content, and have a great day.